Hey, Good Oaks Day, racing fans. Ellis Park Mike here from horseracingbarns.com. Kentucky Oaks, 138th running Kentucky Oaks today. What a great card of racing they have there today. Quick recap of yesterday's races. We had 7 winners. We hit the pick 3 from between races 2, 3, and 4. The pick 3, 7, 8, and 9, and the pick 3, 8, 9, and 10. We had the superfecta in race 10, cold. If you boxed our 4 horses, paid $35 for a dime. It was a pretty good day, all things considered. Today we have 12 races, but we're only going to talk about the stakes, and I'm going to give you my top pick of the day. My top pick of the day is going to be in race number 4 at Churchill, and that's going to be number 6, Funny Disposition. This is a Mark Cassey trained filly who broke her maiden first time out at Churchill Downs. Came back in her comeback race at Keenan on the poly and ran a good third on a track I don't think she liked. She's getting distance today, and she's well regarded, and I think she's my best bet of the day. Now, race 6 is our first stakes race, and it's the Grade 2 La Troyenne at 1 mile and a 16th. And you're going to have a big favorite in here, in number 4, Plum Pretty. She's 4 to 5 morning lines, probably be less than that. She's going to be hard to beat, but there's a lot of other speed in this race to kind of push her a little bit. If that happens, I like number 2, St. John's River. A good second in the Kentucky Oaks to Plum Pretty last year. Was getting to her every step of the way. You're going to get a square price, and I think she's got a shot to upset the favorite, Plum Pretty, but it's going to be hard to get past her. She is going to be tough. My third choice in there would be number 1, A Fleeting Lady for Dale Romans. 2 wins here at Churchill Downs in her life. Second in last year's Fall City Handicap. This is her first start of the year, but she's been working lights out since. So for me, I'm going to go 2, 4, and 1. Race number 7 is the 8 Bells, Grade 3, 7 furlongs for fillies. My top choice in here is going to be number 3, Good Deed, Steve Margolis. A big win last time out at Oaklawn. Has an easy win here at Churchill last fall. Is 4 for 6 lifetime. I'm going to put her on top. Second choice is going to be number 7, Contested, for Bob Baffert, the California shipper. It's won her last 2, but it's hard to duplicate that form here in Kentucky. I'll make her my second choice. And number 8, my third choice, my Due Process, Dale Romans. Pretty nice win at Gulfstream last time out. Has over 4 at Churchill Downs, but has run well. So for me, it's 3, 7, and 8. Race 8 starts the pick 4. All stakes pick 4. It's the Edgewood Stakes at 1 mile and a 16th on turf. Now, this is a very competitive race for me. Now, the obvious choice in here would be number 3, Stephanie's Kitten. I mean, she's the most accomplished filly in the race. She did win the filly's juvenile turf last year here at Churchill Downs. Her comeback race at Keeneland was kind of lackluster for me as the favorite. The track was a little bit strange that day, and that could have been the reason that she didn't run well. But, she had showed the ability to run there before. I think she's beatable. The horses that I think can beat her, I like number 2, Run a Risk, Rusty Arnold. This horse won its last race at Keeneland at 1 mile on the grass. I think you got to go really deep. I like number 7, Miss Ida, who's a stakes winner on the grass for Steve Margolis, and has won 3 of its last 4. Number 8 is Disposable Pleasure, Todd Putcher and Garrett Gomez, and this filly is a stakes winner as well. She has never tried the turf, but I don't think he would put her on it if he didn't think she could do it. Also like number 10, Treasured Up, Al Stahl. Filly's on a 2-race winning streak, including a turf win. Number 12, Dame Marie. Eddie Keneally, this filly's 2 for 2, both on turf. Looks like she could be any kind. And number 13, Welcome Dance from Michael Matz. And anytime a 2-year-old can break its maiden going a mile and 16th at Saratoga in its debut, that's impressive. Usually those horses turn out to be good ones. This filly did that. I think you have to use her as well. So I'm going to go deep. I'm going to go 2, 3, 7, 8, 10, 12, and 13 in this race. I think we can shorten up in some of the others, so we're going to do deep here. Race number 9 is the Grade 2. Ali Sheba at a mile and 16th. Lots of speed signed on in this race. For me, it's going to be number 7, Apart. I believe Apart can come and get this speed. I think he'll get a good stalking position behind him. Has 2 wins here at Churchill Downs. Making his first race of the year. Has been working well. Like I said, I think he's going to get a good setup. My second choice, number 4, Mucho Macho Man. And what can you say about this old hard trying horse? I mean, he's won 3 in a row. He's 2 for 2 this year. He was 3rd in last year's Kentucky Derby. I mean, he is just a gutty, hard trying horse. My third pick will be number 3, Fort Larned, who's also on a 2-race winning streak. Was very impressive in the skip away in his last start. If he can rate a little bit, I think he'll be tough. So for me, 7, 4, and 3. Race number 10 is the Grade 2 American Turf for 3-year-olds at a mile and 16th on the grass. And my top pick in here is going to be number 10, Travel Advisory. I liked this horse last time at Keeneland. Thought he was coming into the race well. It was a strangely run race in which one horse just got out to a big lead and couldn't be caught. This horse was way, way behind and came and got second and ran down some pretty good horses in doing it. I think he's going to get a similar setup today, and it's not going to be a loose leader. My other 2 picks in here would be number 13, Silver Max, who was that horse that got loose on the lead at Keeneland and ended up winning that race. They just couldn't catch him. It's not going to be the deal this time. And number 14, How Great, undefeated in 3 starts on grass for Johnny V and Graham Motion, and it did beat Doulahan. So 10, 14, and 13. And that brings us to the Kentucky Oaks. Grade 1 Kentucky Oaks, mile and 1/8, 3-year-old fillies. That's the start of the Oaks Derby Double and the Oaks Woodford Derby Pick 3. You can bet these today, and then they finish up tomorrow. Very competitive Oaks this year. My top pick is going to be number 2, Grace Hall. Tony Dutrow, she's 4 out of 6 lifetime with 2 seconds. She's just a very hard-trying filly, very talented. She was an easy winner in the Gulfstream Park Oaks in her last. She's going to be hard to deny for me. The other horses I think you have to like in here a little bit are number 6, Broadway's Alibi. She's won 4 straight by open links. If she can go a mile and 8, she's going to be double tough. Todd Pletcher, Johnny V, say no more. A couple of live long shots I like in here are number 10, And Why Not. Another Michael Matz trained filly who has been working lights out. She won her debut at Saratoga, was 2nd in the Pocahontas here at Churchill. Her Gulfstream Park Oaks race was very lackluster, to say the least. Le Rouge stays with her. That's a good sign for me. And number 11, Carlo Vivari. The filly's won 2 in a row. Her only dirt start was not very good, but I think she's improved. She's definitely bred to run a mile and 8, and if Rusty Arnold thinks she's good enough to compete in here, then that's good enough for me. So for me, it's going to be 2, 6, 10, 11 in the Oaks. What a great day of racing. Like I said, there's some other great races early on in the card. The first post is 10:30 Eastern. Putting this video out early so everybody can see it. And I'm gonna also do Kentucky Derby day video and post on Friday. I'll have it out early so you can take a look at it as well. Good luck to everyone on Oaks Day. Have a great Oaks. Good luck. And remember that any day at the track is a good day.